What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. Well, it's out. The first two episodes of Skeleton Crew came out, and I actually enjoyed it. I believe my co-host enjoyed it for what it was. Felt like more like Star Wars, oddly enough, than a lot of the TV shows that we've had lately. And I enjoyed even the characters. The children weren't annoying. Neil is my favorite. He's the Orderland, the blue elephant. But of course, it's not going to take long for people to get upset about something. If you hate anything to do with Disney Star Wars, you probably had a pained experience. Price of Reason, I'm assuming, didn't like this. But most people I heard from actually seemed to think it was not that bad. Chris Gore said he enjoyed it. We were talking about on Film Threat, and that is, of course, on Versus, when he told us all that in the third episode, when the parents are shown, one of the characters, which I'm going to assume is Fern, the tomboy, everyone keeps calling her a girl boss. There's this thing called tomboys that used to exist, which is what this, I almost called it a movie, what this show is acknowledging. She's an 80s, 90s tomboy, not a girl boss. And she's not insufferable like a Ray, but pattern recognition is strong and everyone's walls are up. I get it. When Chris said that one of the parents or one of the girls had he said kids, but I'm assuming it's Fern, had two moms, basically. It was like, okay, look, I'm from California. Gay people exist. I'm well aware of it. I sort of don't give a shit if I see a fucking two parents or whatever. It's a thing. I get it. It's Disney. It's probably done for nefarious reasons, but that is what this whole thing is about now. Is yes, this is all off, of course, of the lecturing and other things that we got from Acolyte and the Power of One and Two and Mini, which this is not that. It really isn't that. There's Fern. She's the tomboy. Their robot, which is like the pirate robot. KB, who has like a cybernetic implant. There's John on the Wood. There's Neil, my favorite character, the Orderline, and then Wim, the main character. Like, bro just grew up reading stories about Jedi and Sith and wants to be a Jedi. I like it. They find what Wim thinks is a Jedi temple. It ends up being a crashed ship, which takes them away from their planet, which they find out was a hidden treasure planet, apparently. And what I was assuming were New Republic droids were actually Old Republic droids. I enjoyed it. I wanted the third episode. So Chris comes here, of course, letting us know, says, I agree, Skeleton Crew is fun and solid Star Wars show for kids. In episode 3, you'll meet the parents and learn one character has two moms. They just can't help themselves. Modern messaging must be inserted no matter what. I'd have preferred they kept the parents out of it altogether. I mean, you have to have the parents to show why they are the way they are. I like Wim he only has one dad who's a fucking nerd, and his mom has clearly died. And the dad just is not there as a parent for him. He cares only about academic stuff. Fern, the one they keep calling her girl boss, she's the tomboy. Her mom only cares about her career, and you sort of have to have that. And if they were trans parents or one of the kids was trans, like the hardcore ideology, I'd have an issue. But having two gay moms, I sort of don't give a shit. I don't know. So I enjoyed all of the performances, and Star Wars Theory apparently says it. He says here, Skeleton Crew reminded me of myself as a kid to a T. I dreamt of finding a spaceship to get lost in a distant galaxy and navigate the stars. Samesies, Flight of the Navigator, anyone? And this has a lot of those vibes. I felt like I was watching an 80s, 90s. What everyone now is triggered about the talk about, oh, boys are better than girls. Like, bro, they're acknowledging that there's two genders, boys and girls. What the fuck are we talking about? This is a win. This is an absolute win. They're acknowledging basic biology again. Fuck, you just can't win. Dreamt of becoming a Jedi someday. Yep. Endless invisible lightsaber fights with my dad and friend, which we saw Wim. And believe me, kids would be doing that, whether they were mimicking Jedi of the Republic during the Clone Wars or the Old Republic Jedi. Pressures of school, being an outcast, feeling misunderstood, and overall just trying to navigate being a young boy with an appetite for adventure and something more. So far, it's Jumanji, Goonies, Zathura, and Harry Potter in a Star Wars universe. No complaints, nostalgic as fuck, and made me remember being that age. Fun. Yeah, I agree. I know it's trite. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I watched both episodes. I wasn't on my phone the whole time, and when it ended, I said, shit! I wanted that third episode. I'm enjoying it. This is one of those, like, be aware, but bro, calm the fuck down. can we just, I get that John F. Trent is highly Christian and we're just going to go back to the old threats, but like, man, you don't have to call them disordered all the time. It's just fucking does a disservice to your message. But whatever. I digress. Either way, let me know what you think about all this. Did you watch Skeleton Crew? Did you think it was the big bad, or did you sort of just maybe have a little bit of fun with it? Of all the shit that you've been watching, it was probably not that bad. I'm gonna assume it was like a 6, maybe even a 7 out of 10 in some parts, but a solid 6 out of 10, which these days is great. Either way, you let me know what you think. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.